It is on hold for now, and NASA does not like this. The first test flight of a privately built spaceship to dock at the International Space Station has been delayed. Unmanned Dragon space capsule set to launch February 7th. It won't happen. And Tom Jones, a former NASA astronaut, Fox News contributor, he wrote the book Skywalking, an astronaut's memoir. It's great to have you here, Tom. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Bill.
What happened?
Testing delays. This is a complicated mission for the SpaceX company and NASA. NASA wants to be assured that all the safety measures are in place to prevent any damage to the space station or its crew, and SpaceX has to prove the case that it's got a safe spacecraft before they can launch. And that's where the delays.
You make the point this was not unexpected, so you were anticipating this?
I was. When you set a launch date that's just a couple of months off, and then you're flying the first trip of this automated spacecraft to carry cargo commercially to the station, there are bound to be some teething pains, and I always thought that they would have some slips, maybe a few days or weeks. Potentially this one could go to April, though.
April. Well, a lot of people feared once you retire the shuttle program, you know, what are you going to use to get your supplies back up to the International Space Station? There is so much riding on this flight, Tom. This is a critical one. Does this concern you?
It does, because the space shuttle was retired with the promise that these commercial firms would come rapidly along and fill in the supply line gaps that we had with the shuttle retirement. And this delay calls into question, the technical competence of the company. And of course, we're going to give them the benefit of the doubt that they will solve these problems and launch. But NASA's strategy for getting the supply line back in order, that's also called into question if this mission gets delayed too long or if there's a failure.
So you think maybe April, if not April, past that, Tom?
I think that they should delay until they're ready to go, because the consequences of a failure would be very damaging.
Great point. Tom, thank you. We'll speak again, okay? Keep an eye on it. When there are headlines, we'll bring you back. Tom Jones in Washington today. Martha.